Good evening, ladies. It's such a pleasure to share this moon ritual with you. I'm going to jump straight in. So I hope that you're sitting comfortably. I hope that you have your little altar if you decided to create one with all the elements present this evening. It doesn't matter if you didn't, it's just an extra option if you'd like to do that. And the main part of our ritual tonight, which if you haven't already, pause this recording and go grab them, is 3 candles and 3 pieces of paper. And I will have already sent you what to write on those pieces of paper, or you can pick, there'll be a few, and then have those ready for later on. So without further ado, this super full moon that we are meeting under is in Sagittarius, and a super moon is when the moon is closest to Earth, or the closest it will get this year to Earth. And it's not going to be as intense as the solar eclipse or the lunar eclipse energy, you might be happy to hear, but it is still a highly charged energy because the moon is closer to Earth, which obviously has an impact on our beings and our body. So if you're feeling a little bit out of sorts or over energetic or tired and lethargic, all of this could be a reason why. So just be kind to yourself with that. And the Sagittarius side of this full moon it's a really interesting one, actually. It's a fire sign, and it's got this real buzz of energy about it, as most fire signs have, that gust of power and energy and growth. But it really complements the Gemini sign, which is the season that we are currently in. So the Sagittarius is a very curious creature. It's all about learning new things and exploring, getting out there. It's a really loving and optimistic sign. And like I say, this wishing to understand more and curious about understanding more, which fits in quite nicely with the Gemini side that we were looking at earlier this month. And that was all about exploring our horizons, getting to know maybe new people, or inviting new people into our social circle or into our lives to help teach us something, whether it is a physical new skill, whether there's something you wanted to mentally learn, or just have deeper conversations with people. So if you weren't at the Gemini new moon, we did a lot around the soul tribe who we surround ourselves with, and bringing that energy in. But it doesn't you didn't need to do the full moon to be the new moon to be a part of this. It's just so you know our journey so far. And just to touch on that one more time briefly, the new moon is when we set those intentions and we look at what to prioritize in our life and how to make it into a reality and how to make those dreams happen. And then the full moon is about celebrating ourselves, because when do we actually give ourselves that pat on the back to go, actually, you've done a pretty good job at such and such? It could be one thing, it could be a few things, because that energy of the full moon is shining bright to go, you're a star too, like you're shining bright like I'm shining bright. What can I see in you, in the moon? What can I see in myself? So it's a very reflective time. But saying that, there's also that big bright energy to also clear away any impurities, release any toxins and negativity, or any beliefs, habits, patterns that we want to just get rid of and say, no more, thank you, I'm done with that, and I'm moving on to be a higher version of myself. So there's these 2 wonderful sides of the full moon, which then lead us really nicely back into the new moon in 2 weeks' time. And that, as the moon decreases in size, it really is that full surrender and letting go, ready to nurture the ground, the space that we've created. So I hope most of you know this already, but I just thought I'd give an extra bit of time to share that with you. So without further ado, let's all take a breath together first. So close your eyes and just scan into the body, get settled, and sit tall or sit comfortably against a chair or wall. Just feeling the breath coming in and out of the body. You might already feel really present and grounded in this space, having taken the time to set up your area. Just as you softly stay here, I'll quickly run through how it will work tonight. We will welcome the moon in and the energies that we wish to work with this evening, or the energies that are present. We'll go through some deeper breath work, connecting. It's going to be tonight connecting to that fiery energy, the spark to get things moving. That fire in our belly, if it's strong or weak, to either tone it down slightly or expand on it and make it brighter, depending on what you need this evening with your energy levels. And then we're going to go straight into a meditation. You'll get time to journal afterwards, and then we'll do our ritual at the end, which is also part of a meditation. So it'll be a shorter cleansing meditation this evening before we go into our bigger ritual tonight. It's a juicy one. I'm excited to share this. It's one that I do for myself and have done regularly. So yeah, it's a real juicy one. Slowly take one more breath. Let it go. Flutter the eyes open if they aren't already, and grab